Welcome, all Risketeers. We are getting ready for round 4 of the World Championships of Risk. Getting ready to play a practice game with our Discord community here. We're in Zombie Apocalypse, if you guys have not seen these settings yet. And we're waiting on our last player to join us to fill it. But we'll go through the settings and we'll take a look at the players that we have here today that we're playing against. Let's start with that while we wait. We have the Undead, a really good Risk player. The Undead aren't great at winning ties in general, but they are really good at turning your dead troops into their army. So something to watch out for sure. As you're going, they like to play as green. Don't really like to mix it up too much. So that's the Undead. They're pretty good. Very predictable AI. General Tabata, who is in our round 4 match, is an expert. 297 hours played, record 112,358. Also has played some 1v1. We've got Pearly Burn flying the flag of Canada, a master at the game of Risk. Played 379 games online, 161 hours, 138, lost 146. You beat Kuhl in a 1v1. Oh, we got Case Carp. We're in. All right, here we go. Hopefully everyone will ready up. Twice. Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool. He's one of the better players that I've played in any practice games. I haven't played him 1v1, but I've played him in a few practice games, and he's good. He's really fun to watch too. No, Crackle! Why did he do that to us? So let me see if Crackle's there. We're going to see if he's there. Until then, we'll play on for a little while. This is the Las Vegas map. The key when you're setting up in the Vegas map is to find the back corner of the map that you can work with. Here's my back corner I can work with. I'm going to start from there. You can do kind of crazy zombie attacks. A 4-on-5 is no big deal when you're playing zombies. I'm going to fortify back here. Hope that red's not mean to me for now. So the reason I find the back corner of the map, the whole name of the game in zombies is to be efficient with your guards. So you want to find an area that you can take a bunch of territory without having to build a bunch of guards up. If you can do that, you get to build up faster and block off the zombies from you while pushing the zombies into your opponents. That's kind of the name of the game. Obviously, until you get down to like a 2-man game, then you got to play a little differently. But early on, don't focus necessarily. I have to get the bonus my first turn. I have to get the bonus on my first turn. This is not the 70% round 3 settings we were playing. This is a different game. So make sure you're protecting your back here. I've got a 2 and a 3 that could easily get hit by zombies. This 5 could run around. Again, zombie rules. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, go watch them. Zombie rules are really important to know. They're not random. Their attacks are not random. They're actually doing exactly what they have to do. This 5 has to find something less than a 3 to go hit next turn. So it's going to hit one of these territories around it that are less than a 3, and then it's going to keep attacking. They have to attack territories that are at least half of their troop total. The problem with zombies and the reason they can make runs is when this 5 hits this 1, he gets a +1 because zombies get half of your dead troops added back to them and it rounds up. So half of 1 is 1/2, but it rounds up to 1. That's why they get a +1. Okay, he goes through this side, which is probably worse for me because now he can. Okay, he goes through this side all the way. The zombie 10 is tricky out here. That could take out a lot of territories. Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't seen an actual physical Vegas pathing chart. So they differ in terms of exactly how they run through the map. I don't think that's as important to like have memorized necessarily as it is to just know the general rules on zombies and what they're looking to accomplish. Okay, so everyone got hit pretty hard. We're all going to make a joint wall here, maybe? No. I don't think I want a 2-on-1 at this point. I don't really want a 4-on-2. So I think I attack here, and I'm going to fortify back for now. Need to move this 3 back up. So the game is slowly working your way out from your back corner of the map. You really don't want your opponents to have these big stacks next to you, so if red and black could just move their way out of here, that would be really nice. I've seen a ton of troops wasted on this bonus in Sunrise Manor. Let's go through the bonuses real quick. There's 10 bonuses on the Vegas map. Top left corner is Las Vegas, which is a +7. Don't mess with it, in my opinion, really at all. Also, North Las Vegas is a +4, much easier to take, much easier to hold. It's not as lengthy of a bonus. You've also got 2 big bonuses down below, another +7 and a +4, +7 on the left. Henderson, again, I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't focus on trying to take that bonus. It can be a nightmare. Lake Mead's a +4. It can be good based off blizzards. So in this scenario where you've got a 2-guard Lake Mead, you're in a pretty good spot. The negative is you're a little ways away from a portal. So people ask, are exteriors the way to go with this map or with these settings? Exteriors are probably not necessary as long as you have a portal, because portals will get you all over the map. If you need to go make a kill later in the game or try to stay alive, portals can really help you with one of those escape routes. So my recommendation is to work off of a back corner of the map wherever you want to create it. This would be another good spot where you have minimal guards. This map, everything touches everything for the most part. So you need to use the blizzards to help you as much as you can. Find a nice spot to use some blizzards to help you with guarding. Zombies is all about guarding and balanced guarding. You got to make it to where they can't hit you. So we are through our first round of turns. Case Carp's white here playing. Now the zombies are getting 5 troops. We saw where 4 of them went, so they have 1 more territory besides these. They can hit these ones, and they can keep adding because they get that +1 each time they hit a 1. All right, so we've got this red 6 is still just super annoying right now. Red is Pearly Burn. So I think what I do is I start working on getting some of these guys back home. I'm going to fortify a 1 back. And I think that 4 will hold for now. So I can get the rest of them home. At least most of them home. All right, Magenta's working down in here. Enterprise, I would say, is the #1 area. I guess Spring Valley also, but really Enterprise is the #1 area I've seen taken as a home base on this map, especially if there's any kind of blizzard down here. It creates a really nice back corner of the map. This is a much tougher back corner, so the blizzard placement on this map put it in the big bonuses. So it's a lot more territory to take and hold. If you get 1 blizzard in Enterprise, you can start really building yourself a nice fortress. So highly recommend it. If you see a blizzard down in Spring Valley or Enterprise when you're setting up in your game, work from there. Use that as your home base. Magenta's going to use it anyway. Red continues to build up next to me. He's going to take the ever popular Sunrise Manor for a +2. He's going to leave big guards on it, and he's probably going to attack just out of this portal for a while and build these 2 up really big. The nice part of this is he's acting as a semi-guard for me against potential zombies there. White takes Lake Mead. He's worked on that for a couple of turns. We're behind here because... Okay, so we have a zombie outbreak. If zombies get below a certain percentage, they take over 1 territory of 1 player. They take over all the troops, and you get infected. The good news is once you get infected, you can't be the first person affected. Sorry about this, Jolie. The negative of getting infected is if you have just a bunch of ones behind your guard, like a lot of people set up normally, especially when you're playing fixed. Um, you can be taken out really fast by zombies because they come behind your line and they can come hit everybody. So that's the real negative. The good news is once you've been hit, the zombies are going to hit every other player on the board before they can hit you again. So you can feel pretty safe. And I lost my 4 that I should have brought over. That was a bad tactical error there. Okay. We're just going to keep moving along like that's no big deal. Maybe we got a 10 trade. That'd be nice, right? Oh, yeah. Perfect. We can build there. Make sure red knows what I'm trying to do. We build here. Oh, we may have just broken black accidentally. Okay. So end attack phase, we're going to move this up to guard. So just a note, if you get broken in fog, it's really possible that people just didn't realize that you had that, right? Oh, black's the bot. That's right. Okay. I guess I should make sure that no one else bought it out too, right? Yeah, we got everybody still here. So we're just having to play against a bot. But just a note, if you get broken in fog, don't immediately assume that that person's just the worst person that ever lived. It's very possible they just didn't realize it was a bonus for you. Like I was hitting a 1, and so there's no way I could have really known that that was a bonus he was trying to hold. Obviously, it's a bot, so emotions don't come into play. But just a little tip for you, don't ruin your whole game because you think someone's being mean to you because they may not even know. So keep playing smart. And that's usually how people play in tournament games. They'll keep playing smart in that scenario. All right, so Red and I are kind of playing back to back. And ironically enough, I had another game, and I'm pretty sure it was Pearly Burn that I was playing with, where we were in the same situation. Instead of working with me and playing back to back, where we could block out everybody, he decided to eventually turn on me. So we'll see if that happens again. Fool me once or something, I think is the old saying. So we'll see. We'll see if maybe everything changes this time. All right, there goes white. He hits the bot a couple of times down here, but the zombies are going to take his ones, I think. Okay, zombie takes out the bot. That's great. So now we don't have to mess with the bot at least. White was taking out these two spots trying to get the bot's bounty. That's what was just happening. So the bot comes back and tries to hit where the ones are. Magenta's down in this corner, and all 3 of us are up here in this corner. So General Tapata's in a great spot right now. I am stuck between 2 players. So I'm going to play it I don't need to play it that slowly because I don't have zombies around me, but I will soon have zombies around me, huh? Okay. We're going to assume zombies aren't going to get up to 10 anytime soon. And we're going to keep signaling to White that we want this territory. He can work a different direction. That we're trying to get this bonus of Greater Whitney. Greater Whitney's right here. It's a 4 territory bonus. That's a +4 right in the middle of the map. Red is clearly working on an exterior position somewhere because he's got his 2 6s holding. We don't know exactly where, but potentially down here near Magenta. Magenta's getting to run through zombies to take more bonuses. He's in a great spot. I'm in a very blocked in, boxed in spot right now. My other option is to run out here to Las Vegas. But again, this trying to hold this bonus, especially against zombies and human players at the same time, is just a nightmare. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, yeah, red's probably trying to get a second bonus. I agree, Micro. Um, I don't know why he attacks here though. That's an interesting spot. The second bonus area you would have to work is either in the strip or in the valley. Magenta's got the valley. Maybe Enterprise also. Magenta got 11 troops. So Magenta's got these 2+4s, the valley and Enterprise. I don't know why Magenta moves into Henderson. I would move up into the strip or Paradise. Those are much easier bonuses to hold. Maybe he's just trying to get this portal and take the back route behind him away from the zombies. I don't know. Very possible. But red also works down into Henderson. So red got 8 troops total. I don't know that he's got a second bonus if he's getting 8 troops. He's got Lake Mead, so he's getting 4. Oh yeah, he does. Well, he's getting 6. Sorry, red. I was thinking of white. Yeah, red does get the +2, so he's got a second bonus. He's got Paradise. So red has Sunrise and Paradise. Magenta has Spring Valley and Enterprise. White's got Lake Mead. They're all in a better spot than I am, except red's getting smoked by zombies right now, which is allowing the zombies to hit me, which is not great. Oh man, red got hit hard right there. So my opinion is if I'm in the second position where the zombies are right in front of me, you've got to make these moves using the zombies' attacks to help you. Like if I had cards, which I don't, I should be taking red out on my next turn. Or if I had a little bit better of options, I should be taking red out on my next turn. If you're late in the round, you should be breaking or rolling down your opponents or creating opportunities for the zombies to go hit your opponents. And we'll work on that at some point when we have that scenario. For now, the zombies have a 10 over here, so I really don't want to even mess around with it. That 10 can't hit my 7. He would get 2. White could hit me. We're going to hope we can fortify enough. Here, zombie would have to get 12 over to me. I don't think he does. Yeah, so the zombies have enough of the board right now that they're not going to double. They're not going to get their 150% deal. And it's really tripling. They're really getting 3 times their troops. So we shouldn't have to worry about that. They're probably in a +1 situation. Once they get to round 6, I believe it is, they go to their +1s as long as they have enough troops on the board. Okay, so red adds here. He got 6 troops though, so he held on to Paradise. He's got enough troops here to defend off the zombies, apparently. He's definitely in a position that Magenta could hit him and probably take him out of the game if Magenta wants to make that move. How many troops did the zombies get last turn? Because they did some real damage. 132 troops. Yeah, so they were at their 150. So they won't be at that for a while unless someone hits them really hard. So they're getting 33, which is about their number of territories on the board. They're getting +1s. So he's in 11. He can't hit my 7 because he's not double it. He's got to be a 14 to hit it. Zombies didn't get to attack very much, which means everyone's sitting in very big stacks right now. White's in a good position because he's got a 2-point guard. So if I was after the turn order from White, say White and I were in switched positions, I could roll down his 12 over here down to, I don't know, a 4 or something. And well, I'd probably have to roll down even more. So he's in a pretty good spot, but I'd have to roll down even more. So let's say I didn't have to roll him down that far. I could roll him down enough to where these zombies hit him and take him over. So that's one strategy where you're at, depending on where you're at in the turn order. I'm in the worst part of the turn order to do something like that in this round because I'm right after the zombies. So I got to take it nice and slow up front here. So we're going to add zombies, even if they have bonuses, they don't really have bonuses. They're not actually getting that. So you can just kind of ignore zombies having that. We're gonna attack for. Oh my gosh! I should have. I'm not really slider rolling because I'm trying just to quickly show what we're doing here. But if you slider roll, you probably don't lose 2 troops there. That sucked. Okay, so we're gonna give the zombies back this 1. He's gonna be at a 9, then a 10. So he still can't hit us with a double after that. Yeah, going last is definitely where you want to be in this round because you just have a lot of options. The only negative of going last is if you get really hit hard by the zombies, everyone starts coming after your bounty. So that's the negative of going last. If you're going last, there's more incentive to have that external position to make yourself tougher to take out. Oh, General Tabata gets hit by white. Did not see that coming. Okay, so white's the strongest player in the game right now. In terms of troop number, red has Paradise. Red does not have Paradise anymore. He only got 3 troops last turn, so red's also reeling a bit here in the center. I've got 4 cards. Hopefully white... Yeah, white's not hitting me. Yeah, you were getting hit. That was crazy because they were attacking off of a different side of the board there. They just did not like you. Alright, zombies hit me a little bit. They take back my 1. Oh, really? I don't know why he played that way. Some of these practice games, people are testing out strategies and playing just different ways to try to figure out the best way to do it, but you never really know. Okay, so zombies are taking out all those red ones that just attacked. I've got cards. I think I hit red and try to get a bounty. If I do that though, white takes me out of the game. Is it worth it if I was in the tournament? Is it worth it to get 3rd place in a bounty or try to come back and somehow um, what do you guys think? Take red out or try to come back against white in the long game here? I'll get to hit him after he hits zombies. I think I play it out. And I don't let him see my 19. So I think I could have gotten red's bounty, but for sure I would have been taken out by white next turn. I'm playing it a little bit safer. Red's going to get his cards. Red did not get cards. Okay, now white definitely takes him out. Okay, I really thought red was going to get cards there and make it more painful for white to take him out. White takes red's bounty. Shoot. Really thought red was going to get cards there. That's why you don't guess on that. And white's got 5 cards now. Does he wait a turn to come hit me? Or does he hit me now? Takes his 24 through my 6. I kind of made a bet on red having cards, being able to build back enough to where white would have had to cash out everything he had to take him out. White goes and hits some zombies, which I am for. In general, I am for that. Zombies will take out white's 1s. He's still got his bonus, but the question is, can I weaken him enough to where the zombies take him out instead of me? That'd be a wild play, huh? Hmm. This is getting interesting. I think I hit white in hopes of making him gettable by the zombies, because he takes me out next turn no matter what. Oh, but he's got 5 cards before zombies. Again, that's the problem with being in this spot of the game. Okay, he's saying we're friends. That probably means he's going to kill me next turn, right? What do you guys think? I think I fortify back and let the zombies build up a little bit. Yeah, third in a bounty might get most people. I don't think it gets me through the next round. I think my only hope if I was actually in the tournament at this point is that I somehow come back and beat white. White didn't realize I had a 10 there, I think. That's why he just moved and pretended like we actually are friends, even though he was planning on taking me out. Oh, yeah, we're buds. Case Carp and I did play in round 2, and it came down to us two with capitals. And he was just a little bit faster attacker, um, and ended up winning the game after a 3.5 hour game where I was about to pass out asleep because it was like 3 a.m. here. So we go way back. At some point, I've got to make the move to feed him to the zombies, I think. And it would have been nice to have cards on 3 to do that. But for now, I'm going to play nice. We're going to slider roll it just to show. You want to take it down to where your blitz win chance is 100, but just 100, so the lowest troops you can do while keeping your blitz win chance 100. You don't lose as many troops that way. He's trying to give me second. Yeah, that may be true. I don't think I'm at the point where I'm taking second quite yet, though. I probably should. And I'm not going to hit him yet, but do you think it would be of poor taste if I hit him? Because we have done a lot of knuckle bumps. I don't know if he knows how to take the board without. He's leaving an 8 stack there. Is he working on card blocking me? Hmm. Oh, what do you guys think? Think he's trying to give me second? I've got a trade available. I don't want to be not friends with Case Carp anymore. But, but, do I make a crazy move here? Maybe we're practicing taking second. So if I was in the tournament and I had 0 bounties like I do now, I'm playing for second, which is 10 points, which would make me 51 and right at the cut of getting in or not getting in. And he's obviously got a lot more troops than me, but the zombies are going to build up at some point, and there's a moment that I could make a crazy move. I'm not saying I'm going to, I'm just saying it's tempting to do it. Oh, he's mad? I don't know why he's mad right now. Hmm. Yeah, he may be listening. Okay, Scarp, if you're listening to the stream, give me a knuckle bump and I'll know. Oh, you're attacking me? Wait, are you telling me to attack you? I don't know what he means. I feel like I'm really at a crossroads here. He's giving me the attack emoji. I'm gonna give him back the celebration, the Selly. General Selly. Oh, does that mean he's about to hit me? Yeah, he's about to hit me. So he's doing what I was saying you could do if you're in that last position. You can roll your opponents down. He's got this zombie of a 9 out here, sitting out here. Um, so see, you guys thought I should be nice to him, but that was clearly not the thing to do. But he's got this 9, so he knows from my backside. Oh, he's gonna take me out anyway. He gets the bounty. See, you thought he was giving me second, but he was not giving me second. That's the way it goes. Let's see if we can get one more in here, if we can find a Discord going on. Okay, so he just said it's so hard to communicate. So I'm telling him I was considering hitting him, and I was talking on my stream about it. So I told him that I was considering. Yeah, he's in Discord. Okay, so let's see if we can get one more game started here for everybody's sake. I don't see any started in Discord yet, so we'll start one, see if we can get it here. We got Micro in. Yeah, he said he was not watching. I'm gonna ask him if he was trying to get me second. It's tricky to because you got to trust that player that they're not going to hit you when you're trying to give them second, and also it's just hard to fight against those zombies on fixed cards and protect someone like that. So, a couple of little tricky pieces to it. I'm asking him if he was actually trying to give me second or not. We got Kyla the Wise in. Guess I need to put this. Still tough to get these round 4 practice games. That was my intention before you split. We got a full round. Okay, so when I split, we got Case Carp back for another round. Here we go. Hope everyone ready's up this time. So what he said was when I did that split, as long as I was taking one territory and moving everybody back, he was giving me second, which is fine. And in the real tournament game, that would be fine. At that point, you're kind of admitting defeat, which is fair. He was well ahead of me at that point in the game. It would have taken a very fortunate stroke, I think, for me to get back in that game somehow. All right, let's take a look at this map. As we're talking about, we're looking for a back corner that we can work from. We've got a really good spawn. Really, really good spawn. You've got this blizzard over here that's not taking off a guard. You still have to guard with 5, which is tough in Lake Mead. Out here in Lake Mead, that's a 5 guard. You've got a blizzard here in Enterprise, and this is a really popular spot. But we're split with 2 3s here and a white 5. Everybody is going to fight over this area. Right, everyone wants to be there. Red's going first. That's Case Carp. That's who we just played. We're kind of in reverse roles now because we're in different turn positions, which is nice. Being a little later in the round is nice, I think, when you're playing zombies. So he builds 6 here. He's signaling to everybody, Enterprise is mine, which I think is a little bit rude, right? I think I had the 5 here to start with, so I should get some kind of deference. The back corner of the map is going to be tougher to start from this middle portion, which is where he's pushing me up to Spring Valley. Now I can leave the 5 there and make his life kind of miserable and start working over in Lake Mead, potentially. Lake Mead, you can move it up to a 4 guard if you take this territory, which is a real valuable territory with your externals, the Air Force Base up here in the corner. Okay, we're getting 4. Trying to decide whether to play nicely or not. I think I want to leave this for these guys to scrap over. Case Carp's also got a 5 here, so he knows what I have on this side of the board, but he doesn't have a portal over there to work with. I got to move a lot more troops, though, to take this side. I just think that it's going to be easier to protect, potentially. I'll take my 1 here just to see what blue's got behind me. So I can take that, hold there, and I can move my 5 into place. And be so nice of neighbors, so I'm sure no one will be mean to me this game because I was so nice to everybody and got out of that really nice situation for them. Dr. Eggs, let's take a look. He was not in our last round. He's a master. 533 hours played, and he's got a record of 647 and 375, which is a really, really good record. So black is a legit player here. Blue is Micro, who is watching on the Twitch server. Micro moves down here. He wants to get in on the party for Enterprise, or he's taking more likely the Strip. So the Strip is a 3 territory plus 3. The problem with the Strip is that it's in the middle of the map, so you don't really have a back to work with. So you're going to have to keep a bunch of guards up until you can get to a back edge of the map. Here goes Micro. What you gonna do, Micro? Red does the crazy scared face. We didn't get to see where Micro puts his troops. We'll see if we see it through a portal here. Case Carp is spread out across the board. He's got a 3 up in this portal with a 2 next to it, a 5 down here, and a 6 over here. We'll see if he works towards consolidating or tries to build off an external position. Zombies get 16. They're all in the middle of the map. We're all on the edge of the map. White is only here. Ah, he gets a 9. That is a killer. But luckily he goes the other way. Early in the match, watch for big zombie numbers. You gotta have some nice big guards to handle the zombies early. I do not. I was in a terrible position that he could have hit my 1 for sure. And could hit my 4 for sure. I would have been able to rebuild next turn, but still not a great position. So I can add here, attack here, fortify with my 3 back to the backside. Actually, I probably need to move that 3 down to my 2. Or I could fortify. What I'd rather do is keep this portal that Case Carp's about to hit, even though it's so not. Okay, good. So I can get my 3 out of here and move them to this side. That would be the best case scenario. And even if the zombie hits my 1, he hits my 1. White is working on the ever popular Sunrise Manor, especially when Sunrise Manor has a portal in it. That's a really good spot on this map to lose a bunch of troops. It's kind of like the Australia of this map because you're going to fight everybody. The positive of it is you only have to have 2 spots, so you can build up some really nice guards. And if you have a portal, you can still hit externally, so it's a good spot for sure. The problem with it is really the same problem with Australia, except you're in the middle of the map, so you don't have that big negative. The negative being you got to fight with a bunch of people over because it's such a good spot. Okay, so I'm gonna move my. I'm gonna add 1 here, hoping that these guys don't move out of my way to protect me from the zombies. I hit 6 on 1. I get to hold a 3, and then I fortify my 3 over and kind of count that 2 as lost. So at least I got 3s. The zombies are only going to get a plus a couple here because they got such a big allotment last turn with 16. I guess not that big of allotment. So they're going to get somewhere in the neighborhood of 24, let's say, is my best guess. But they're more spread out because they took a bunch of territory last turn, so they're not going to get huge additions on a few territories. In those first few turns, the zombies only have a few territories, so they're adding really big stacks on each territory. All right, Micro comes up and hits Sunrise Manor. He would like Sunrise Manor. This nice +2 with 2 guards. So this guard is kind of a waste for me because I've got to hold here anyway because of a portal. But I kind of like that I've got these nice stacks sitting out in front of me. I got hit from a portal by a 6 stack of the zombies. Hopefully he moves some out of here. Yeah, there we go. So we lose our bonus to the zombies. My next turn I can move this 3 out. See how fast Case Carp is at attacking? That's what killed me in round 2. He has got a fast attack setup. Alright, White adds here back into the middle Kyla the Wise, a expert flying the flag of Norway. 364 hours played, and 210 matches won, 520 matches lost. Alright, so we're attacking from here. We're going to split and then reinforce and hope that we can hold against these stinking zombies. We leave 4, we can move 2 up, so that's the best we can do here. Again, the problem with Lake Mead on this map is if you don't have a blizzard in the right spot, you're on a 5 guard. You're on a 4 guard. Here, the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 3 are my 4 guards. You can get it down to it'd still be a 4 guard. It's tough to get it down any lower because of the way these territories are laid out. This blizzard did not help me a ton. There are a lot of times that this Air Force base is a blizzard, and Lake Mead becomes super valuable. because you can only be hit on this one front line. Okay, so a lot of troops being used up down here in the Enterprise area, which I think I projected. Everyone likes this, especially when there's a blizzard down here. It becomes super popular. A blizzard down in Enterprise is almost a guarantee of a big war, and a portal up in Sunrise Manor is almost a guarantee of a big war. My strategy is usually just to avoid those. Obviously, they're if you get them and you get them easily, they can be huge. You basically win. Micro has moved out of Enterprise up to Sunrise Manor. I'm hoping I don't get. Oh, I got a zombie and a 9 portal again. He's gonna hit me, isn't he? Not these ones. That would be way more tasty. So this 9 portal's got to hit somewhere. Oh, he already took out that other portal. Both other portals with that, so he's gonna hit me. Brutal. Maybe he attacks on the ground and not through the portal, but let's be honest, that's not gonna happen. So I think this 9 hits my 4, breaks me again. There it is. And he's got this 5 stack out here that's just killing me. What I need to do is just. So I could trust red. Maybe I trust Case Carp here. I take my 5, I hit up here and guard with it and hope that he doesn't break me. But he adds there, which makes me feel less trustworthy of Case Carp. He attacks the other way, though. That was. Oh, but now I don't have this guard. Maybe he moves back? He does not, so he's letting the zombies come up and hit me here. Okay. We're struggling a little bit. The good news is the human players aren't hitting us. The bad news is we're losing to a bunch of robot zombies. So, alright. White takes the Air Force Base, and if he holds there with a 6, he's my best buddy. Problem is this 4 is going to get a +1, and he could get up to a 6 there. Ugh. But I could move that 3 back down and hope that White's just going to be nice to me. Sometimes you just got to root for people to be nice to you. We're going to try it. Alright, last we saw Black was working down here in Enterprise, but the zombie just took a ton of this territory through Spring Valley. So he's got a 4 stack down here. I don't know if Case Carp moved over here because that's where he was struggling over here, maybe? I don't know. This is Dr. Eggs. Or Dregs. Definitely Dregs. I keep saying names wrong. People are probably not happy with me. Alright, Dregs moves somewhere and his 4 doesn't get messed with. Micro is up here in Sunrise Manor getting a nice +2 and just got his 10 for turning in cards. So he got his +2 to give him 5 troops. He was not forced to turn in cards. He got cards on 3 and he got the 10 trade on 3. Let's see what he decides to do with it. Case Carp may be somewhat weak. We don't know why he moved this stack out. That may just be the stack he has to work with now, or he may be working an external, building an external. Micro is attacking. You can see his dice changing even though we're in fog. So we see him attacking somewhere. It's not the 22 because the 22 is not changing. Usually when people take Sunrise, they're just going to build 2 gigantic guards here, especially if they have a portal, and they're going to attack wherever they need to from here. So it's a nice base where you can only have 2 guards and get a nice +2 every turn. Okay. The zombie clears out everybody, but I think Case Carp's got a spot in here somewhere. Don't know how far he moved his stack. We're hoping White's our buddy and doesn't break us from up at the Air Force Base. Maybe we can hold for one turn, finally. Case Carp's got a 7 that he brings back down. I mean, it looks like he's kind of hiding, or maybe that's just his external position he's working on. He's boxed in somewhere else. I don't know. Hard to tell, but my guess would be that he doesn't have a great stack behind that. White breaks me? Sure. Everybody loves a good break. White breaks me and leaves his 8. And we don't like that at all. And we are considering going for that bounty just in case it's weak. And it was. Okay. Problem here is I got to guard against a bunch of. Oh, but I get cards. So we get one bounty. We get cards. That 11 will protect me up top. I can build here. Something like that. I think I'm good for now. Okay, so we get one bounty, you get your 3 points. White broke me and left his 8 in Lake Mead, which was kind of an interesting decision. I was just advocating for not getting mad at people when you're playing Fog and they break you because they may not realize they broke you, but I feel like he knew. He had seen my portal here all game. So I didn't attack him out of retaliation. I attacked him because I thought I might be able to get a bounty there, just based off the way he was moving. I also think red is in trouble, but I'm just not as sure of that. I don't want to expose myself too much to take that option. Blue's in a great position. Micro's done a good job of just holding his 2-guard position. Dregs holds with 5 cards. Micro's got 1 card because he traded in on 3 last turn. He threatens from his portal just to scare everybody. He just wants us to know that he could attack us if he really wanted to, I think. Fortifies back down from his other Sunrise Manor position. This will be interesting to see how many he has. So he had 7 to move down, so he's got a big stack up there. He's got something like 45 or so probably in Sunrise Manor. Red gets hit again. Red's stack is somewhere right in this area, inside of Henderson, Pittman, or Black Mountain. At least one stack. He may have multiple. But he's got one stack here, and it's really tempting to get. Oh, but he's got cards. So he gets his 3 troops. He turns in cards. It'll be interesting to see how many he gets in cards. You hope for a 4, maybe? No, he gets a 10. Okay, so Red's bounty's off the table for now. We're not going to mess with that. Red takes and moves back. We've got 7. I like that I've got 2 positions to attack from potentially. I want to keep up with these to make sure they can't double me. Obviously, the portal is also key here. So I'm going to build the rest of my portal, attack this 3, and move back. We didn't have cards on 4. Sorry, I didn't talk about that, but we didn't have cards on 4. We do get cards here, which is the car trade. So it is a 6, plus I get 2 on Bonanza Village. Everyone knows Bonanza Village, obviously. Was it Bonanza Village? Let's figure out what's going on here. Okay, I don't know why I was saying a +2 there. Maybe I was reading it wrong. Okay, Micro hits a zombie 6. He's checking to see what he can see from there, I guess. Okay, he's going to spread a little bit. He's going to try to take a bonus, the Greater Whitney bonus. The Greater Whitney bonus, he's not working on it yet, but or he doesn't have it yet, but it's this +4 here. It's a 4 territory. He would like to upgrade his bonus that he's getting. Micro's getting 5 troops because he's getting a 2 bonus. He wants another 4. Oh, he did take it because he just fortified from there. So he's now got Greater Whitney also. But he has spread a little bit. He's still protected well from zombies, though. The zombies are on a +1. They've got a bunch of the board. So they got 32 troops. Okay. They take my 1, which is fine. We're card trading with a zombie. It's always cool. Annoying the way these territories line up because it's tough to move out of here without having to add guards. Ooh, Case Carp gets cards again on through, or cards back to back here, and both 10 trade-ins. So he's gotten 20 troops in the last 2 turns just from cards. Did he secure a bonus during that? No, he's still at 3. I get cards, I only get the 6. And which way do we want to work out of here? I could come down here to Enterprise eventually. Let's see what we got down here. But I'm gonna have to keep pretty big. Oh, black is there. Huh. How big is black right now? It's worth hitting a 5, right? Okay. He had more than the 5, but I was just kind of curious. Worst case, we at least took out an external. Okay, so he's getting 10 for for cards. We don't know where okay, he's down here in Enterprise, so I'm glad I didn't make a big move on Enterprise. Does he hit me? Okay. I was worried that was a retaliation move. He takes me back out of that position. He has to spread himself a little bit, so he'll get hit by zombies, I think. He wasn't holding this portal, so he's not holding Enterprise, or he's not trying to. Oh, the portal's not Enterprise, it's Spring Valley, okay. But he wasn't holding this. I didn't see him, so he was down in this corner hiding. I have cards on 3, but it's only the 4 trade in. It's just the soldier here. Let's see what Micro does. Micro is trying to get a bigger bonus. He's got 9 troops now per turn because he took Whitney. I gotta start reinforcing a little bit down here because the zombie's building. I don't know how much Case Carp has left, but I think he is consolidated down to 1 or 2 territories with really big guards on them. Right now, I kind of like the status quo because Black is getting 3 troops a turn, and Case Carp is getting 3 troops a turn. When you're playing fixed, those bonuses really matter, and they're having trouble gaining ground on the zombies. So I don't want to waste my trade in on a 4. I'm at a 6, so I'm just going to add 1 down here just to remind myself that I need to keep that up. I'm keeping a match here, 5 and 5. I've got a 15 next to it. Do I want to see what's up here? Is it worth hitting a little extra zombie? No, it's not worth it yet because I just took out all those troops last turn. Hit here. Alright, here goes Dregs. Dregs has a nice stack down here next to the Blizzard. He must have a secondary. I think he's got a secondary position the way he's playing. Micro continues to build out of his double bonus he's got now. He could work over here into Paradise, right here, this 4 territory bonus, or the Strip, this 3 territory bonus. Or he could card trade with me on this one, which is fine too. He's got a nice bonus too. He's in a good status quo position, right? He's getting 9 troops. He seems to always get the 10 trade in on his card somehow, which seems unfair, I would say. Right? Alright, zombies add. See, we're getting a little close when they take that 1. I don't like how close they're getting to doubling me. That 8 can't hit a 5. Oh. Case Carb just said good game, which he could be bluffing, saying that the zombies just hit him really hard to try to trick somebody into hitting him. He's somewhere out in this area, but we really don't know. Micro's got the best beat on him. I got 4, but I still only have the soldier trade in, which is going to make me a huge target for someone to go hit. I got to hit an 8 either way. I got a little uncomfortable last turn watching those zombies take, so I'm going to build up there. I just want to see if I can see anything up next to this portal. No. So all of this is zombie. Okay. So we know this top quadrant on the top left, Las Vegas proper, is all zombie, it looks like. Black is down here next to this portal. If we could ever get... I'm going to have to do the soldier trade in. Cool, cool, cool. If we ever had a good trade and a good moment to do it where we could hit him with a bunch of cards, it might be worth trying to take him out, but he's at like a 25 stack or something here. So not sure that that's really worth it. There goes Case Carb. So he really was hit hard. Micro was in the best position to take him out. He got to see what he was looking at. He gets Case Carb's bounty. So Micro and I both have 1 bounty so far in this. And we're down to 3-man game plus robot zombies. I think the troop order goes Micro has the most troops. I have the second most troops. And Black Dregs has the third most troops. I don't know that for sure. I believe that it's very possible Dregs is down to 1 stack down here based off what we've seen. Zombies are at a +1. They're controlling the board right now, so they're not going to get any big 150 plus 150 round. So we can pretty much keep up with what we're going to be having to guard against them with. Now the game becomes making the move at the right time. Black, I think, has like a 25 or a 30 stack sitting right here. And I don't know if he has anything else on the board here in Arden. The problem is I got a stinking 4 trade. So I'm limited in my options. But the weakest zombie I can hit from my position is here, so that just kind of works out that I can maybe see what Dregs has working down here. Although he's pretty good at hiding it. Notice he hides behind. So we're going to just, it's worth a peek, right? Do we go 26 on 24 to potentially get a bounty? I think so. Man. Okay. So we just be chill about it. No need to freak out. So the zombies are going to cut their path back through here. That was all Dregs had. He's going to hit me really hard, obviously, in retaliation. which is fine. I'm sure he understands why I was doing that, though. Micro should go get dregs. Yeah. So if I was in an actual tournament game, do I roll the 26-24 for... He had cards, though. I'm not that crazy. He had cards, remember? And just imagine if I didn't get the stupid 4 trade. Yeah, so he had 3 cards that I would have gotten. Micro goes and takes the bounty, and then he gets my bounty. We, in this scenario, would get 3rd place with 1 bounty. Potentially, we could work it out to where Micro leaves us 2nd. We don't have cards. Probably the wrong decision to roll the 26 on 24. Probably need to wait 1 more turn, but he would have had cards on 3. So I would have missed that opportunity again. Just needed to roll better. Needed to get a better trade is really what I needed there. All right, so Micro's got a 20-something here he's working with. We are in front of him in turn order. So do we let the zombies grow on his border a little bit? Micro goes through our portal with his 40. It's our 22. And takes out our 7 and takes us out of the game. That's a good game played by Micro. He worked out of that Sunrise Manor position, but I think he made a really smart move. I don't know, 4 rounds ago or so, when he moved out of that Sunrise Manor position and actually got into Greater Whitney. So we started taking that extra bonus. A lot of people make the mistake of just sticking in Sunrise Manor and that +2. If someone else is getting a bonus, you eventually get outgained and can get outmaneuvered. But he made a really good move. He got some good cards, and he went and got that bounty at just the perfect time when he went and got Case Cart, which I think really helped him. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I am going to try to do a raid. Anyone got any recommendations here? Of a channel to raid? I'll look and see if I can find a good one. Who we got? Who we got? I don't know a ton of these. Let's go raid AKA Spud Topped. All right, let's do it. Thanks, guys. Oh, I was unable to raid them. Okay, we're gonna try another one. This is my first time doing an actual raid. I was told that I was messing it all up. Okay, we're gonna try a different one. Okay, why can't I raid?